Marcus Alexander Buff Bagwell, born January 10, 1970, in Marietta, Georgia, was a prominent professional wrestler, best known for his time in World Championship Wrestling, WCW, during the 1990s as a five-time World Tag Team Champion and a key member of the New World Order, NWO. On July 10, 2025, at age 55, Bagwell underwent an above-the-knee amputation of his right leg due to complications from a 2020 car accident that destroyed his kneecap, ending a 5-year battle marked by nearly 40 surgeries, infections, and addiction struggles, per WrestleZone and Hindustan Times. With an estimated net worth of $500,000, Bagwell lived a life shaped by wrestling fame, personal challenges, and a resilient comeback through sobriety. This biography explores his early life, career, health struggles, lifestyle, controversies, and legacy, drawing on available sources. Born in Marietta, Georgia, Bagwell grew up in a middle-class family, with little public information about his parents or siblings, per Hindustan Times. He attended Sprayberry High School, where he excelled in football, baseball, and amateur wrestling, showcasing the athleticism that later defined his career, per Mabum. After graduating, he briefly attended Georgia Perimeter College but left to pursue professional wrestling, foregoing higher education for a path in the ring, per Wikipedia. His early exposure to sports instilled discipline, though his later struggles with substance abuse suggest a turbulent youth, per WrestleZone. Bagwell's passion for wrestling emerged in his late teens, inspired by the charisma and physicality of 1980s wrestling icons. He trained under local promoters and wrestlers, debuting in 1990 as the Handsome Stranger in Georgia's independent circuit, per Hindustan Times. His early life was marked by determination to escape a conventional path, setting the stage for his rise in WCW, per Mabum. Bagwell entered professional wrestling in 1990, initially wrestling in small promotions before joining WCW in 1991, per Wikipedia. Adopting the Buff Bagwell persona in 1996, he became a cocky, self-absorbed heel obsessed with his physique, a character that resonated with fans during WCW's Monday Night War peak, per Bleacher Report. He won the WCW World Tag Team Championship 5 times, partnering with stars like Scotty Riggs, Shane Douglas, and Too Cold Scorpio, and was named WCW's Rookie of the Year in 1991, per Hindustan Times. His signature move, the Buff Blockbuster, a somersault neckbreaker, became a fan favorite, per Wrestling Incorporated. Joining the NWO in 1996 alongside Hollywood Hogan, Bagwell became a prominent figure, drawing strong crowd reactions for his flamboyant charisma, per Bleacher Report. Though he never won a singles title, his NWO tenure solidified his status as a mid-card star, per Wikipedia. After WCW folded in 2001, Bagwell briefly joined WWE, facing Booker T for the WCW Championship on Raw, July 2, 2001, but was released a week later due to reported attitude issues, per WrestleZone. He later wrestled in Total Nonstop Action, TNA, in 2002, 2003, and 2006, and made independent circuit appearances, per Bleacher Report. Post-WCW, Bagwell maintained relevance through fan meet-and-greets, conventions, and podcasts, often discussing his NWO days, per Wrestling News. Despite a 2012 car accident causing neck and back injuries, he continued wrestling sporadically, per Times of India. His career, spanning 34 years, was defined by resilience and a commitment to entertaining, even as injuries and personal struggles mounted, per Cageside Seats. On July 10, 2025, Bagwell underwent an above-the-knee amputation of his right leg, a decision driven by complications from a severe August 2020 car accident in Cobb County, Georgia, per WrestleZone and SE Scoops. Driving under the influence of alcohol and Xanax, Bagwell blacked out, crashing his Chevrolet Tahoe through a metal fence and into a restroom at a transit station, per Hindustan Times. The accident shattered his kneecap, tore his right groin muscle, broke ribs, and damaged his hip and shoulder, requiring a 7-week hospital stay and 21 surgeries, per Wrestling News. Over 5 years, he endured nearly 40 surgeries, including flap procedures and extensor mechanism repairs, but recurring infections and instability persisted, per Daily Mail. Doctors gave Bagwell a 20% chance of saving his leg, requiring 3 more surgeries, a steel rod, and lifelong immobility, per WrestleZone. Facing chronic pain and a staph infection after a 2022 knee procedure, he chose amputation for a better quality of life, per Cageside Seats. The surgery, initially planned for 1.5 to 2 hours, lasted over 5 due to complications, per SE Scoops. Post-surgery, Bagwell reported phantom limb sensations but minimal pain, expressing optimism in a YouTube video with Maven Huffman, per Ian Line. He credited his fiancée, Stacey Brown, and sobriety, achieved in August 2022 with help from Diamond Dallas Page's DDP yoga program, for his resilience, per Wrestling News. Posts, like at Wrestling News Co., praised his courage, per. Bagwell's net worth, estimated at $500,000 in 2024, stemmed from wrestling, public speaking, acting stints, and independent appearances, per Mabum. Living in Marietta, Georgia, with fiancée Stacey Brown, he led a modest life, focusing on sobriety and recovery, per SE Scoops. Previously married to Gabby Ledoux, 1989 to 1994, and Christine Bagwell, 1996 to 2000, he has 2 children, per Hindustan Times. His lifestyle shifted dramatically after 2022, prioritizing health and family over the excesses of his wrestling heyday, per WrestleZone. Known for his chiseled physique and competent persona, Bagwell was a fan favorite, with ex-users like @BirdTheGuy calling him inspiring for his post-amputation outlook, per. His YouTube channel and convention appearances showcased a reflective side, discussing addiction and redemption, per Wrestling News. Bagwell's faith, sobriety, and Stacey's support were central to his later years, with him stating, "God, Stacey, and myself. That's the order," per Daily Mail. He engaged in charity through DDP yoga events and aimed to inspire others, per Newsweek. Bagwell's career and life were fraught with challenges. His 2020 accident, caused by driving under the influence, followed a 2012 crash that fractured his neck, highlighting a pattern of reckless behavior tied to addiction, per Times of India. His struggles with alcohol and Adderall led to isolation and depression, exacerbated by his leg's chronic pain, per Ian Line. A 2014 arrest for prescription fraud further tarnished his reputation, though he avoided jail, per Mabum. His brief WWE stint in 2001 ended amid rumors of unprofessional conduct, though Bagwell claimed he was scapegoated, per WrestleZone. The amputation decision sparked emotional reactions, with fans on X, like @TheCovalent TV, expressing support, per. Some criticized his past substance abuse, with @Radioman_Dan noting his rough road, per. The wrestling industry's physical toll, including a 2025 shoulder replacement need, underscored his challenges, per Wrestling Incorporated. Despite these, Bagwell's openness about sobriety and his choice to amputate for a better life reframed his narrative, per Ringside News. Bagwell's resilience was evident in his recovery from addiction and physical setbacks. After hitting rock bottom post-2020, he achieved sobriety in August 2022, crediting Diamond Dallas Page and rehab, and will mark 3 years sober on August 27, 2025, per Wrestling News. His decision to amputate, though daunting, reflected a pragmatic optimism, with Bagwell stating, "I'd rather be sober with this situation than Buff Bagwell in WCW in the funk I was in," per WrestleZone. He aims to wrestle again with a prosthetic, inspired by amputee athletes, per SE Scoops. Bagwell's legacy lies in his NWO charisma and tag team success, influencing 1990s wrestling culture, per Hindustan Times. Tributes from Steve Stasiak, Maven Huffman, and fans on X, like @PW Mania, lauded his spirit, per. His story, documented by Huffman, serves as a cautionary tale about substance abuse and a testament to redemption, per Newsweek. Bagwell's goal to return to the ring, expressed as showing the world you can have just as good a life without a leg, ensures his enduring impact, per Cageside Seats.